Come. Alright, let's see who's. Hey, Sly. Hey, Patty. Emma, your match is coming. While more people start filing in. Alright. But welcome for coming to file in. Our first matchup will be Kirke versus Tori Doyle. And here comes Kirke.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from every man's nightmare, the Women's World Champion, Crimson Dragon.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the summits of all summits has started. From days from now, we will be converting to 2K26. But in essence, we still won't be doing a lot of shows on 2K25 until most of everyone gets their people created for 2K26. And a lot of people are going to be grinding on 2K26, seeing as though a lot of stuff is going to be on Battle Pass now. And trust me, I'm actually looking forward to actually playing to get whatever I want to get now, including the DLC, which is what I strongly recommend. And y'all get to get all the free premium passes. Y'all need to get the Monday Night Wars edition.
And her opponent, from Yorkshire, England, Torres.
And now here we go, guys. And the referee rings the bell. And look at this. Double stomp by Tori. Trying to go for a quick fall. Not even a 1 count. Look at this. Countered by Kirke. And a drop kick to the back. And now, Kirke, what's she gonna do? Firing herself up. And a cutter by Doyle. Beast, what's going on? And then a drop kick. So the moment has come to pass, Atticus. And it's a hard pill to swallow. And knee to the gut. Now Tori misses the shooting star. Goes under. And a kick to the chest. And a kick to the head. Tori. Hey, AJ. And what a pile driver by Tori. And now look at this. And now look at this. What a pile driver. And got the first fall. And now can Kirk come back from this? And look at this. What a neck breaker. And now sits up Kirk. And that snapmare. And moonsault. And Tori wins it.
Here is your winner, Torres.
Now to our next match, guys. Up next, you got Damian Shelley going up against Shadow. Understood, Maddie. Shelley, that's not a hedgehog. That just so happens to be Dragonheart's Cuzzo.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 244 pounds, Damian Shelley!
And Damien, you're about to find out why he's known as Shadow. And here he comes.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Very true there, niece. And I believe this is the first time Damien and Shadow will go one-on-one in the NWA ring. And a judo throw by Damien. Misses a moonsault. And just slams him. Stomp to the arm. Elbow. And then a moonsault. And an elbow to the chest yet again. Now, Shadow. Now Irish whip to the outside. And now what is Shadow gonna do? And what a shot to the face. And now teeing off on Damien. He may get a chance at the IWGP United States Championship. Kick to the gut. Oh, with a powerbomb right on the hard floor. Shadow. And then sends him back into the ring. And now, what a DDT! And now Shadow baiting Damien. And what a lariat! And into a cover. A kick out by Damien. And now going back and forth. And another. Blocked. And another. And out to gloating them. On to blow for blow. And now look at this. What a shot. And now Damien really's fired up, but uh-oh. Counter by Damien. Now Damien. And into a cover. Kick out by Shadow. And now look at this. Into the Reaper Death Seal. But he lets go. Not a suave move. But now, Shadow fighting back. Now I'm on the bottom lap. Oh! But no. Shelly saw it coming. Misses the moonsault. Stomps to the head. DDT. Oh no. Rasengan. Rasengan. But a kick out by Shadow. And now Shelly. What a frog splash into a cover. And got the first fall. And now targeting the leg. He's really trying to damage his base. Misses a moonsault. And a drop kick. And into a cover. But a kick out only at 1. And now targets the arm. Now picks up to Damien. And now Shadow looking to take that walk. And hits it. Turns him over. And now look at them getting into the Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate. And then taps out, and now it's even. And pulls him by his leg. Now Shadow to the top. Another punch to the face. And then a leg drop. And then an elbow to the chest. Target in the arm. And now picks up Shelly. And now gets back into the ring. Clubbing blow. And look at this. What a cutter. And that may have just set him up into the Hell's Gate. Got it locked in. And he taps out. And that is why he's called the student of the Phenom, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, Maddie. That Cody Cutter was the point of difference. It's because he was positioned and poised. And up next, you got Emma going up against Lady Devil. And here comes Emma.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, the World Heavyweight Champion, Emma. And her opponent from Athens, Greece, the Women's Universal Champion, Lady the Devil.
All right, here we go, guys. And the referee rings the bell. Into a cover. A kick out. And then fights back. And then into that pointed elbow. And targets the leg. Turns her over. Now Emma. A double axe handle. Tossing her. Stomps to the leg. Now, Lady Devil. But no, Emma's fighting out of it. Kick to the gut. What a DDT. Going up to 7. Sends her back into the ring. And what a toss by Lady Devil. And now slamming her head. Now targets the face. Now, what a senton. Now targets the hand. Now targets the leg again. Kick to the gut. What a neck breaker. Stomp to the arm. Now going for a submission. But let's go. Elbow by Emma. What a lariat by Emma. And now. And what a half hitch. And now Emma to the top rope. Shooting star press. Kick out by Lady Devil. Turns her over. And counter by Lady Devil. And now got her in the Medusa's gaze. But no, Emma's really fighting out of it. And a lariat. An Irish whip. And dragon suplex. And a lariat to the outside. Stomps to the head. Knee to the face. And LD's busted open. What a DDT. And now look at this. The Kaiser Driver 2.0. Sends her back into the ring. Now turns her over to get the first fall. And she's got it. And what a reverse suplex. And now Emma might be trying to go for it and finish it. And what a counter by LD. But the rope break saved her. And then a sledgehammer to the back. Elbow to the back. And now Emma may be in trouble. And what a crossbody. A kick out only at one. And LD can't believe it. Now Irish whip. And what a Samoan drop. Into a cover. A kick out by Emma. And now picks her up. What is she going to do? Oh no! Got her in the Medusa's gaze! And now it's even now! And LD! But she rolls the knees! This could be the opening! Emma! With the Kaiser Driver 2.0! And Emma wins it! KJ's most impressed with Emma!
Here is your winner, Emma!
And up next, you got Zoe Hale going up against Sean Sanders.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Wonder Kid KJ. From parts unknown, the Spirits Knights Z. Hail! And her opponent from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 237 pounds, Primetime Sean Sanders!
All right, gets turned around and kicked to the back of the head. But a kick out by Zoe. Leaps over. By counter. And now turns him over into a pin. And now Zoe. Now Zoe really trying to do a number on Sean Sanders. And with the double knees. And now Zoe with a striking knee to the face. A kick out. And what a kick by Zoe! Now Zoe. And what a swanton! A counter by Primetime Sean Sanders. Now look at this. Shots to the neck. Turns her around. And into a Hurricane Rana. And now Zoe leaps over. Punches to the gut. And now, Zoe. Zoe baiting Shawn Sanders to get up. What's up, big brother? And now look at this. And to a pinfall. By kick out by Zoe. And Shawn Sanders can't believe it. And what a shot. And a shooting star. And now Shawn Sanders with a knee to the face. Misses the moonsault. And to a cover. Misses the moonsault. Now targets the knee. Turns her over. And I really want to do damage. But I counter by Zoe. And what a Frankensteiner. Now sends him back into the ring. And now Zoe measuring prime time. And what a kick to the head. And now trying to choke him out. Now Irish whip to the corner. What a punch! But look at this! What a spear! A kick out by prime time. And now what is Zoe gonna do? Zoe! What a splash! This could do it! No! Primetime out like this! And now Irish whip. Kick to the gut and a kick to the face. And now sits him up. And what a shot! Now really going for a submission. And he's tapped out. And a moonsault for the win. And so he wins it. Zoe showing her prowess and probably the training she went through with KJ. And she might have gotten a lesson or two from Emma. And that submission, that sleeper hold she had on him was a bit of a shock.
Here is your winner, the Spirits, Knight
Looking mighty impressive. Oh, and that gaze Zoe's giving KJ. And up next, you got Patty Chase going one-on-one with Maximus. And here she comes.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the King K. From parts unknown, the Queen, Patty Chase.
And Patty's like looking like he's in a surreal time, seeing Maximus come into the ring as an opponent.
At 260 pounds, the Dominator,
And Kaiser talking to Patty as she's watching the entrance happening and saying it's surreal. Because Patty never thought she would ever experience an entrance against an opponent like Maximus in her life. But everything changed. And now here we go. And the referee rings the bell. And now Patty coming out of the gate. Misses the kick. And they lock up. And into a deadlock they're in. Now they lock up yet again. But no, Maximus fights back. And look at this. What a slam. An elbow to the back of the head. Turns her over. Stomp to the back of the head. Stomp to the arm. I'm back. Then sleds to the back. And then a splash. And now the father and son talking. And they're like, how? And they're like, still impressed, son? Maximus. And then brings her back into the ring. And look at this. Patty fights back. Patty all fired up. Into a body slam. And into a spine buster. Now Irish whip to the... And what a punch! Now Irish whip yet again. And a spear! Just trying to get the first fall. And she's got it! And guys are being quite a coach out in the ring. Now, Maximus baiting her. Went for that sledgehammer, but missed. Now Irish whip. And then no, Maximus counters. And now Maximus got him up into the jackhammer. Kick out by Patty. Stomp to the ankle. Now targets the leg. And now look at this. Countered by Patty. And a spear to the outside. Now Maximus sends her back into the ring. And a lariat. And what a belly to belly into a cover. But a kick out only at one. And now baiting him to get up. Misses the knee again. And into a power slam. And now, Maximus. And into another power slam. And now showing why he's showing Patty everything he trained Kaiser with. Kick to the gut. Patty fighting back. And now look at this. Now what is Patty gonna do? Patty baiting him. And what a shoulder rush. And now look at this, getting into a pain predicament. And now they're knotted up just like that. And now Maximus got her up into the jackhammer.
Here is your winner, the Dominator, Max Savas!
Hey, Alicia. Up next, you got Kelly Mavericks versus the Fever Demon Angel Heart. Was it on Twitch, Alicia?
The following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Kelly Maverick!
DJ showing concern for Angel Heart. And here comes Angel Heart.
From Arlington, Texas, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Demon Angel Heart.
All right, here we go. And the referee rings the bell. And they lock up. And now they're in a deadlock. And what a cheap shot! And look out! Look out! They lock up again. Now they're getting into a deadlock again. And there they go again. Into a waist lock. But now Kelly turns it around. And into a headlock. Now he turns it around. Into a headlock of his own. But look at this. Thanks, Alicia. Now, German suplex by Angel Heart. Stop. And what a slam. Now Kelly. And an elbow. And a splash. Now sits her up. And a snapmare. Stomp to the leg. Stomp to the arm. Knee to the back. Right count by Angel Heart. Now Irish whip. Goes under. And then into a neck breaker. Stomp to the arm. And now Angel Heart measuring. What a hip check. Kick out by Kelly. And a lariat to the outside. And a leg drop. Now picks up Kelly. Sending him back into the ring. What in the... Violet? Kick out by Angel Heart. DDT. And a moonsault to the back. And a splash. Kick out by Angel Heart. And misses the moonsault. Now look at this. Kick out. And it's a belly to belly. Now what is she going to do? Angel Heart. What a 630. And into a cover. Got the first fall. Even Lucian would be most displeased. Now sending him back into the ring. Now look at this! Feeder snatcher! And into a cover!
Here is your winner, Demon.
It's as if Kelly Maverick is trying to call them in the Demon family. But up next, you got SJ Ray going up against Dragonheart.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 match. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, SJ Ray. And her opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Nonstop Wrestling Alliance Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Amazing, the Dragon Heart.
All right, here we go. And Hurricane Rana. And look at this. And twisted moonsault. Now we're targeting the arm. Turns her over. Now Dragon Heart. What a kick to the head. And a moonsault to the back. Now Irish whip. And look at this. And look at that! Now what is Dragonheart going to do? Dragonheart! What a punch! Now look at this! What a backbreaker! And look at this! Dragonheart setting up SJ! And what a dragon's tail! And then a lariat! And now what is Dragonheart gonna do? And then for the turnbuckle! And look at this! And a moonsault. Sending her back into the ring. And what a splash to the back. Into a cover. Alright, kick out by SJ. And have a moonsault. And look at this. Now, what is Dragonheart going to do? The Dragon Arrow misses. Oh, let's go. Now targets the arm. Now taking a pat. Take care. Went for that net breaker, but missed. And look at this. Talk about getting to the head. Into a cover. And got the first fall. And into a right face buster. A counter. Stunner! Into a cover!
Here is your winner, Mr. Amazing, the Dragon Heart.
And up next is SDJ Richards versus Arya.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, Demon DJ Richards.
Yeah, that reject. Apparently, Dragonheart had to take SJ down a notch for how she was against Darcy.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, Death Hunter.
All right, here we go. And the referee rings the bell. And they lock up. And they lock up into a deadlock. And a punch to the face. And look at this. DJ. And it's a moonsault. Now DJ. And counter by Aria. And what a flip into a senton. And just shoves him. And what a spear. Stomps to the elbow. And then stomp to the gut. And what a pointed elbow. A kick out by Aria. And what is DJ going to do? What a kick to the face. And now DJ measuring the Aria. Aria in trouble. Look at this. Into the Demon Bomb. Check out by Aria. And Hurricane Rana. What a shot by DJ. And a code breaker by DJ. And now DJ baiting Aria. And what a double axe handle. And an elbow to the chest. Now DJ. Now look at this. Looks like she might get counted out. Kick to the gut. And look at this. The Demon Bomb.
here is your winner, Demon DJ.
And now to our main event, guys.
The following champion versus champion contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, the Nonstop Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Princess. And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 219 pounds, the National Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Champion, AJ.
Alright, here we go. Our main event, guys. And the referee rings the bell. And a lariat by AJ. And a moonsault. But a kick out, not even a 1 count. But no, Kasumi fights back. And now targets the leg. And misses the moonsault. And a lariat. Now teeing off on Kasumi. Stomp to the arm. And what a senton! So many variables. And a snapmare. And oh, look at this! This is a cosmic slam! Now look at this target in the back. What a move by AJ! And what a shot! And no, got the first fall. Now Irish whip. Leaps over. And into a neck breaker. What an elbow. Got him on the shoulders. And now for the win.
Here is your winner, AJ!
It looks like Kelly Maverick may have sowed division amongst the family with Jen Crusoe's hope, guys. But overall, that's it for today's show. Shout out to everyone who came through in the chat. And as always, if you ever have suicidal thoughts, please contact the National Suicide Hotline. Remember, your life is worth living.